everybody, and welcome to Tiny's Music. Alright, so now we took all the strings off, and the next thing we're going to have to take out these little bridge pins right here. Sometimes string winders will have this little notch out of the top there. That's actually used to go right up underneath and pop it out like this. I don't like doing that just because it makes more of a risk of, scratching your bridge, potentially breaking the bridge pins if you pull at a wrong angle or something like that. So what I like to do is I like to take a soft rag of some sort and then just kind of rest it on my fingers. I reach through the sound hole and then I just pop those suckers up nice and gently from the inside. Bam! Easy peasy. Nothing's scratched, nothing's gonna break. Recycle your strings. Now we're just gonna clean her up a little bit. This is a matte finish. I don't really like spraying a bunch of polish on there. It's just a little tiny bit dusty. So we'll just do it on the rag here. Just a nice little bit. And just kind of get all these little crevices cleaned out here. All right, now we're gonna put the new strings on and see where everything's at. So what you do with this is a little groove in the front right there. So I like that facing towards the headstock, and I basically want the ball of the string just below it like that in that groove facing forward. So rather than having a whole bunch of string, hang below like this underneath your bridge, you're gonna want it right up to that bridge pin. So what I'm doing here is I generally take the next string past the tuning machine and I see about how much length I'm going to need. Then I go ahead and push it through. And you just want to leave like a little bit of slack because you want it to go around 1 or 2 times. I generally put one finger on the bridge pin of the string that I'm tuning. Because as it settles, it might move around a little bit, and then that way it won't just pop out and shoot somewhere across the room. Now I'm just going to kind of stretch the strings. Once again, I hold a finger on the bridge pin. I'm just going to kind of stretch that guy out a little bit. Stretching out the strings actually makes the guitar stay in tune quite a bit better. So then you don't have to retune. You can just kind of stretch them out when you first put them on. So we have to do a little bit of a truss rod adjustment. The thing about Taylor guitars is they have a nut at the top instead of an opening for an Allen wrench to fit in there. So you have to use a special Taylor truss rod adjuster. And it has a little bit of a back bow, so what we're gonna wanna do is tighten it. Just a little bit. You don't ever wanna crank on your truss rod adjustments. If it feels super tight, do not force it. So let's get her tuned up. Make sure she's all in tune. Restrung, it's intonating very well, and it sounds lovely. Alright everybody, make sure to join us next time on Tiny's Music.